Hey, it's me, Indy, and welcome to another episode of Indy's Movie Reviews. Today I'm reviewing the highly anticipated movie Avengers Infinity War. 10 years of Marvel films have led us to this very moment, and it went beyond all expectations. Despite all the theories fans have been coming up with from set photos and trailers over the last couple of years, this movie quickly dispelled every single rumor under the sun. Avengers Infinity War is the story of a group of unlikely friends who unite to help defeat a genocidal maniac and his army from destroying everything the heroes know and love. It was really good, and I was very impressed with how they managed to balance such a large cast of characters. However, there were a lot of weird choices in this movie. First off, they actually cut most of the characters we were hoping to see, like Captain America, Iron Man, and the Guardians. Not even Thor was in this movie. Instead, the main team was headed by Black Widow and Hulk. And Bruce Banner wasn't even portrayed by Mark Ruffalo. Instead, Edward Norton returned to portray him. I guess it honors Marvel's past, but it was really out of place. And also, rather than turn into the Hulk, he was a talking dog. They didn't even explain why he turned into a dog. Like, was there a deleted scene from Thor Ragnarok we didn't see? There was just, no one acknowledged it. It was just, he was a dog, and that was it. And this wasn't even the only dog character in the movie. Black Widow was also a dog. I mean, I guess it makes sense because she's a spy, so she's got to play a convincing dog, and I gotta say, she was pretty convincing. Another surprise I don't think the fans were expecting was the return of the Grand Master as played by the incomparable Jeff Goldblum in Thor Ragnarok. He was a wonderful addition to the cast. Now, one may think it out of place for him to be in this movie, but when you watch the movie, you realize that most of it actually takes place on his trash planet, Sakaar. They might not have showed his trash planet in the trailers, but that might have been because they wanted to keep it a secret. In this movie, however, the Grand Master has been transmogrified into a dog and has since been demoted from Grand Master to Duke. Like, did some cosmic entity come through the devil's anus and turn all citizens on his planet into dogs? I don't know, they never explained it. It was very weird. I think my favorite surprise from the film was when Bryan Cranston made an appearance as Zordon, thereby connecting last year's Power Rangers film to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was a very powerful moment, and the crowd went absolutely nuts. Not only was it a bold choice to connect a non-Marvel film to one of the biggest Marvel films of all time, but also, Zordon was in canine form. I suppose this makes sense because Zordon doesn't actually have a physical form, so yeah, I guess this works. Bryan Cranston was also heavily involved in this film, starting off as a malevolent and distant presence, but gradually became an important and good force by the end. This movie is setting something up for the next film, with the appearance of Bill Murray's character from Groundhog Day, who is also, like the other characters, a dog. His character is probably in this film because he could relive the same day again and again, just like in Groundhog Day. Perhaps he could figure out Thanos' weaknesses by reliving the same day again and again, trying something new every time until Thanos is ultimately defeated. I have heard time travel is going to be a big thing in the next film, so this might be the key to defeating Thanos. Despite all that, I think the weirdest part of Infinity War was Thanos. He wasn't as big as he should have been, he was not as purple as he is in the comics, he spoke in Japanese exclusively, and he never wielded the Infinity Gauntlet, which is a very weird choice for a movie entitled Infinity War. He never even... the stones were not even in the movie. Including neither the Infinity Stones nor the Infinity Gauntlet was a bad call. I don't know what the Russo brothers were thinking. Thanos was barely even larger than a normal adult man. Like, and he... Overall, this was a pretty good movie. I had a wonderful time, nothing was as I expected, surprises the whole way through, and every shot in this movie was artfully crafted. I hope part 2 is just as good as this one, if not better. I highly recommend seeing Avengers Infinity War. This is one ticket stub I will not be throwing away. Wait a minute, this is Isle of Dogs?